What?
And there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Mark changed his background.
He did that, like, it was different last week, too.
You sure?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I did not notice last week.
Oh, I totally did.
Hey, it's my turn.
I know. I'm being a gentleman.
I get to be the one to shoot the grenade launcher.
Are you declaring that?
I do. It's my level.
All right.
He gets to do the end game, though.
So you're making a declaration of grenades then?
Yes.
A grenade laration.
So good evening, everybody. This is Throne of Games. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Mark Amsrai, DJ Amstrack, whichever. Tonight we have Brendan Mabry and, as always, Daniel. Tonight we continue Stone of Graves, Creepy Time stuff, and hopefully finish Eternal Darkness.
Maybe conclude.
Yes. So...
Way faster than
let's-
we finished Alan Wake.
Much faster. I think that's because all of us were much more familiar with this one.
Well, also, Alan Wake, didn't we also play all the DLC, too?
Yep.
Yeah, and Alan Wake
we
is
did.
a longer game than
It
Eternal Darkness.
is.
It's
really
longer
is.
the first time we played than Eternal Darkness is the fourth time, that's for sure.
It was the second time you'd played Alan Wake.
Yeah, but still. There was a lot of stuff I didn't remember.
So anyway, yeah, let's get on with this.
Yo-yo!
I think what we're saying is Eternal Darkness is more memorable.
Well, it's...
No, it's that Brendan
Quite
and
frankly-
I, between us, have probably played Eternal Darkness all the way through 6 times.
Yep. Also, Eternal Darkness is just one of the best games of its generation.
It really is.
Flat out.
It is.
And I'm not sure if I would quite say that about Alan Wake. It's really good. And I like it a whole lot.
Please.
I was
But-
just sitting there waiting for someone else to press the thing that'll get me through. Because I'm apparently a space cadet today.
Hey, look, first time. Yay!
Oh, hold on a sec. It's doing something funky. Can you hand me the controller real quick?
Yep.
Thanks.
It's doing something funky, like a constipated monkey.
Oh, it's wacky, yes.
Wacky's backy.
Okay, it's set to widescreen.
But for
Okay, you know what? I dinked with the settings before this, and that's what happened.
Oh, whoa. Oh,
Whoa.
Yeah, no, don't do that, honey.
Yeah,
It
no,
was an
it-
accident. I was trying to go back.
Alright, well,
Hold on a sec.
There, that was what I did before.
okay.
What do I need to do to go back
Don't-
on this then?
Don't worry
Well,
about it.
right now I'm going to
Okay.
have to
Just leave it.
do this
entirely.
and
Awesome.
fix the settings.
Cool.
So,
Fix the
what did
settings.
I change this time?
But no, I mean, Eternal Darkness was my first console game, so I played it a few times in a
good.
row.
It's so good.
What's really fun is when you get Eternal Mode unlocked, and then you can go through some of the levels with unlimited ammunition, meaning you can do this level I'm about to play and just kill everything with grenades.
Ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
It's really fun.
Okay, that should fix it.
Have an enchanted grenade. Have an enchanted grenade. Have an enchanted grenade.
Oh, so the sequel to Guardian of Light is finally out.
Does it still do the 2-player?
Yes, but it's only
Oops,
for
cursor.
PS4 and Xbox One.
We'll get them eventually.
Yes.
One of them. I don't feel the need for an Xbox One. I don't want to,
Well, if
console
frankly,
that will spy on me.
if Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider is Xbox One exclusive, I'm gonna do that because
Yeah.
I loved Crystal Dynamics' last Tomb Raider game. Actually, I've loved all of Crystal Dynamics' Tomb Raider games, or I've at least really enjoyed them. I think Underworld is the one I enjoyed the least.
Before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the spells the way I like them.
Okay, you do that.
Let's see, what are my current quick spells?
Did you guys bell taco?
Mm-hmm.
You're a little bit crazy.
Right. So,
You
There
got
we
a spell list.
yeah. I'm just having to remember positioning of stuff now.
The
Okay, there we go. 'Cause
is
that's the
is
B.
like that.
Right. Okay. So spells. I want enchant item, assign, level 9, Mantarok. Ah, okay, that was already there. I want recover.
Health.
Sanity to the left.
Okay.
I have a system. I always use my system the exact same way, Brendan. Don't mess with my system.
Yes, dear.
Okay. Now, my shield spell. That's important.
Shield not important.
9. Only life important.
God, I love you. Ah.
What? I'm sorry. It's a pretty easy quote.
Yeah, but come on.
Okay, let's see. Do I need any of these?
So thumbs. Oh, so cool.
I thought it was also
Okay.
important to be earnest.
Sometimes.
Okay, leave that be. And here we go. Ashes to ashes.
And if you're earnest, you can go to camp. You can
Wherever
go to...
disaster and death lurk, there is likely to be an ancient just beyond our senses, waiting. They prey on our misfortune and exploit it toward their own twisted ends. When hundreds of oil fields are set ablaze on the heels of war, the ancient's grip tightens, knowing that lives will be forfeit and resources squandered. But a few people make a difference. People like Michael Edwards, a Canadian industrial firefighter hired to put an end to the insanity at the end of the war. Ironically for him, the insanity was just beginning.
What's with the Canadian firefighter instead of Texas?
Um,
Sorry, I called the company Boots and Coots did exactly this.
there's a lot of companies that did.
It's hotter than hell here. I'm getting a little nervous about this one. It feels more out of control than the others. More powerful. I don't know how else to describe it.
This is the safest way to blow out these things. You've done this enough to know that.
Fight fire with
By the
fire.
numbers, it's all good. Just relax.
The silicone cloth and the water spray are there, so you're probably right. We've got 500 pounds of 80% nitroglycerin grade dynamite all in place. We're good to go.
Edward, you can pull your team back now. Get your team to a safe distance and we'll try to kill the fire.
Sure thing. Coming back now.
We're getting a pressure increase at the well cap. It's gonna tear itself apart. Hurry! Get your team out of the...
Man, demographics.
Yeah. And that was the pre-rendered good-looking cutscene thing.
I'm detecting some frame rate issues here.
I
Yeah.
wonder why the pressure increase caused electrical discharge.
I'll see if I can do something about that too.
Hopefully it's just
I don't know. It's been doing it through the whole thing.
Yeah. Can you see that?
Oh,
I
yeah.
can see that, and I'm bad at noticing that kind of thing.
Okay.
Shall we have me save before you mess with it?
Yeah, let's do that so we don't have to sit through this again. Not that it isn't cool, but you know.
What the hell happened?
It is true. The accent they've given him is not at all Canadian.
McCormick. Patterson. All gone.
He's got that slight tang of Southern that is kind of generically used.
Buried alive under tons of concrete.
Take this. Guard it well. Many have perished for it. Take it. Take it to the ruins of Engar. At the ruins, gathering of light.
You want me to take this to some ruins under a house in Rhode Island?
Take Take it. Save us. All.
Sensing the danger, Mike protects his hands from the insidious magic by using his coat to carefully pick the artifact from the debris-strewn floor.
Also,
Ruby effigy
that's important.
and sapphire effigy.
Yay!
Soon we will find.
The bronze one? Is it bronze?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, right. There's a zombie in this room.
Emerald. It's the third one.
It is?
Yeah, there's the emerald one. There are zombies in this room,
Yep.
so I cannot save.
Yeah.
Go
yeah.
get that stuff over there so you can kill the zombies.
Where did this Sevilla come from?
Roberto claimed it.
Yeah, remember?
No, I always forget that bit for some reason.
Yeah.
No, that was right the first time. Rifle ammunition. Skull. Ammunition. Grenades.
There's also an axe somewhere,
I believe. Yeah. I'm
which
not
is way
quite
better
sure
for
where.
fighting the zombies.
I may already have the axe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do. Okay, you're good. The axe is such a good weapon.
Teach those ancients the power of modern weaponry.
And my axe.
Chunk.
It's not that great yet.
It's still pretty
great.
dang good.
Not until I've
Enchanted it.
enchanted it, which I can't do yet.
But I think you can save now.
No, there's more
No,
than
there's
one in the room.
Alright.
Here, zombie.
I used to think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. There he is. And on this level, it's not about the insanity. It's about, you know, laying waste to everything in my path. So, all my dead friends.
All those other dead people right there.
Yep. Dead people, soldier.
Alright.
Now,
Okay.
save. No?
Still no? Oh, there's
It's
dead bodies.
Dead
yeah.
bodies. Ugh.
Okay, so one more room.
Yeah. That was the door. Okay, here we go. Open door. Unfortunately,
There's a thing.
yeah.
Alright, get out your
Yeah,
good stuff.
get out the good stuff. I know.
Are you gonna switch mode? Or are you going to kill the zombie first? I mean, the axe will probably be just fine. I mean, you've only got 5 grenades.
Well,
Yeah.
I have actually technically some more of them, but we'll go ahead and do that mode for now. Later.
You're not shooting him.
The only
There you go.
What up? It wasn't registering well when I was too far. once I have the ability to, I said finish him.
Right through this bottom.
Hopefully that's enough.
Yes.
It is.
There we go. Once I have the book and can do my enchant weapons and everything, will be great.
Okay. So now. Stop current emulation. It's probably because I turned on VSync. Let's hope that's all it is. See, all that stuff stayed the same.
Vertical synchronization? What do you need vertical synchronization for on a plasma?
It prevents screen tearing.
Deep into that darkness, Perry.
Pulling my hair, honey.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
Into that darkness leering.
So before, the way we originally had it set up, it was very hard to remember the right one to touch to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's the B button that's not feeling natural as the thing to go, cancel whatever I'm doing. Because the game I'm playing right now, it's over to the other side of the button.
Ah, that looks much better.
Let's see. I think it's when I go down that ladder that I finally get the book. Because I'm not without it for long. That is the only really nasty thing I have to fight before. Oh, and there's a trapper.
Pistol rounds seem like such overkill on a trapper.
No. I'm not doing this room yet. I'm gonna let you get me, little trapper. Because I need more. Let's see which it is. Oh. Nope. Oh wow. Should take it. It's okay.
Cleave.
Yep. I don't know.
Take that, Elvis.
I think I'd already finished him in that case.
Probably. Still squirming around, though.
Not going back to that other room until I get the book. However awesome I am with this axe.
Hello, sneaky little Leos trapper.
It wasn't sneaky. I saw. Okay, I have to go through red this time.
Oh, you can telefrag that.
There we go.
Jerk.
Different. Oh!
Take that. Silly horror.
You're not gonna heal?
Oh. Excuse me.
Well, you
I
went
am
down much anyway.
really spacey today.
Would you say as far as Kevin? Yeah, that joke was terrible.
So, Mark,
Mm-hmm.
have you ever thought of doing some sort of, behavioral conditioning with Daniel where every time he makes a really awful joke, he gets a shock?
Oh, it's been considered many times.
Because it seems like a very, very good idea. No,
I think
need
he's
to
afraid he'll
remember
just
that.
absorb the electricity and put it to some terrible end.
Okay, I think it's further in this room. Oh.
Hello, pile of junk.
This is gonna be so much fun later.
Ooh, light puzzle. Yay.
Yeah.
Light puzzles.
Oh, no, really? I was positive I didn't have to fight another of those things before I got them.
Yup.
I want my book.
You got this.
I like books.
Just accident.
I think I'm gonna try that this time.
Just walk up to the Guardian with an axe and chop.
It's like, screw you, you jerk.
Let me
Wait,
ask you
no,
a
this
question.
room is a different one. There is a different one in between. This was the one.
The Guardians, you want to like hit them once or twice and then run away so they can't actually.
Pretty much.
Then you have to run up to him again to beat him in the opening again. Hello, sword.
Nope.
Wait, you're not sword. Alright, maybe staff.
It's a staff. It's a very important staff.
Mm-hmm.
It's measured to a very specific length. And you have to be
But then
sure.
take back one Quran to honor the Hebrew
Hebrew
God
God
whose art this is. Belloq's staff is too long.
They're digging in the wrong place!
It's possible that we like Raiders of the Lost
We've
Ark
been
a
nerding
lot.
out today.
We might need the staff for an upcoming meeting.
Just, you know,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no one needs that infection.
Oh! Well played.
That would be the worst meeting.
Really? A trapper?
And there's two of them in here. I remember this. I hate it. I hate it.
I think you might want the ammo.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, now it's a
No.
horror.
No, we are not playing this game.
Where'd the little trapper
No.
went
Switch
go?
to grenades.
Yeah, that is my plan.
Also, you might want to reload its bullets too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bullets.
that is part of my plan.
I don't think you can reload it
Yep.
until you.
Yeah. And I've used them, so I'm good. See? It has 5. And it does, so you know. I do have extras. There's, those. So I have a total of 10.
Oh, ICW grenades.
Oh, and I can do that as well.
Equip the flashlight.
Yeah, that'll help. Isn't that nice? Why didn't I do that before? I was positive.
You didn't need it too much at first?
I was positive that I could exit through that other room.
I think you need to assemble the staff and everything before you do.
Yeah, but I thought there was another place I could go, and that was when the thing would get. I wanted the book before I thought more of those stupid things.
Also, you might want to reload the rifle's bullets in case you need to.
In case I
use
need to do that after.
it in shooting mode.
At that point, I'm gonna go into the screen anyway, because I have to switch its mode.
Yeah, but it takes time for your character to go ahead and do.
Where?
There's that little trapper on its left. Trapper.
Killed yourself. You can do that. with
You know what? Honestly, going back to the place where I was is not a bad thing when last I saved, because this is just a mess.
How come the trapper didn't go off? Super Trapper.
I think because the trapper died in the grenade.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, oops.
Well, also, when they do a spell, whatever they have previously summoned dies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thoughts.
Yep.
So I guess you would have had to run up to the Trapper while it was cast on.
Yep.
Like, no. I do not want to meet what you are summoning.
Okay.
I want to go to the Trapper dimension and get some health or sanity back.
All right. So, what do we think is my best bet for fighting those?
Give it space before you get the grenades, or
And also reload the assault rifle.
or summon a horror. I don't know.
I can't summon anything.
Oh, right.
That's the reason this is an issue. If I could summon stuff at this point, then I wouldn't be dying because I would just, have my shield and my enchant. I would hurl an enchanted grenade at it. Well, shoot rather. And it would go down in one hit. I don't need that right now. I need this. Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
What you do is you go up, try and kill one of the guardians,
And
go
then
down,
come back, use the trapper.
use the trapper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now there is there's supposed to be a thing. How is it that I sneak?
You just only tilt the
No,
stick.
there is a button you hold.
Is it
It used
X?
to be, I want to say it was.
Which would be circle there.
Yeah, that's it. First, I'm gonna have to kill you.
So yeah, what are you going to equip to start off with? Because
I'm going back to the gun on the best mode, other than the grenades, because I'll run out of those too fast anyway. And it comes right up next to me.
Mm-hmm.
save. No, you can't save.
Yeah.
Right.
Down. Use the trapper to go and restore my sanity. And while I'm here, I'm going to switch back to the action. Zombie.
You want to reload the assault rifle as well?
Yes, I'll do that once I've dealt with the zombie. Come on, I need you green. No. There we go. It's pointless to do this given that I'm about to go and stand on this.
But
But,
it's satisfying.
Creepy whispers, somehow making you more sane.
Alright, so Mark,
Mm-hmm.
what is the most nostalgic game for you?
That's a difficult choice. Because on the one hand, I could say Earthbound, because at the cons every year we tend to play it at least. Usually we have one.
Sneaky little Leon Trapper.
We have one run through of the game, and just playing through that with everybody, experiencing it all at once. It has a very it has a very strong nostalgic quality then. But also, Secret of Evermore is also very nostalgic for me. It kind of became a Thanksgiving tradition for me for a while. I just start a new game in it on Thanksgiving, and yeah, reminds me of home and family and stuff like that.
How about for you, Daniel? What is the most nostalgic game?
Possibly the original Super Mario Brothers. The NES triple cart with that track and field and Duck Hunt was the first game I had. Yeah, the first console game. The NES. Yeah, definitely got really.
The reason I did not ask Brendan is because I already know what his most nostalgic game is.
Really?
Yeah,
What is it?
Zelda.
Which one?
Ocarina of Time.
Trick question, several of them. Because, yes, Ocarina of Time, hugely nostalgic for me. However, first game in the series that I actually beat was Link's Awakening.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Ocarina of the Time is the one you wrote fanfic of.
I didn't just write fanfic of it. I wrote a fanfic trilogy of that shit.
Oh, whoa, that is not fair.
I was gonna say, no horror to the face of the horror, it just sounds.
What? No, what's unfair is that when it did that, I lost lock on it.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Again?
It's doing something else.
No, it's something else.
Stop it. I'm coming downstairs to reload. Because all that damage I did to it is gonna stay.
You want to equip the front.
I wonder if there's another trap.
No, there's just two.
Rate says Diablo 1 is their most nostalgic game.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
I gotta say, Zelda 1 is also pretty nostalgic for me as well.
I never actually played that one until much later. Zelda 1 and Link to the Past I played much later. It wasn't until like the late 90s or early
Now, Zelda 1 I had when I was little.
aughts. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Sanity effect.
No.
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 Not Sanity effect?
No.
It was
crashed.
stalling.
It actually froze.
And you know what's frustrating?
I think you just killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it die as that. Ah.
See if you can press B to climb down.
Nope.
Man.
Well, excellent.
Sorry, folks.
Wow, this has not happened before.
No, it hasn't. I'm going to see if I can't make things calm down a little more. Sorry.
It's alright.
I'm
Kill a few more
surprised you've not
processes.
played Zelda 1 for...
Well, I didn't have an NES, and so
Oh, okay.
like, you know, I played the original Super Mario Brothers, you know, just like because friends had it or whatever.
You played Ocarina of Time because my little brother got it. The first time you messed with it, because my little brother got it out from. This is gonna be so weird. A Blockbuster.
Yeah. Remember Blockbuster?
Yeah, I used to rent games from them all the time.
Everyone did. I think that was. It was a rented copy of Bard's Tale the first time we played some of it.
It probably would have been.
Oh man, that was fun. I made you buy it later, or did I buy it? I remember as I had fun with that.
Well, I know that we have it, so.
Yes, and I remember that it is mine. It is one of the games that's mine. You never played all the way through it. I did.
Deep into that darkness, peering.
Yeah, I remember when Blockbuster and Mustang had a funky kiosk thing that let you play Pokemon Stadium.
Well,
Oh, Donkey Kong Country is also a major nostalgia bomb for me.
our chances of finishing this game tonight are slowly going downhill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it would kindly stop crashing.
And if I could get through this one room, I'll be fine once I've got the tome. Okay. Let's try this again.
Another game that's not only super nostalgic for me, but was like super influential for my personal interests growing up was Illusion of Gaia. That's one that has you going around visiting a whole bunch of like real world ruins and stuff.
Cool.
So that's, I knew, before that point, I was already pretty interested in, like, Greek and Egyptian mythology and, you know, the stuff that went on there. But I didn't know much beyond that. So, you know, I learned about the,
I thought I'd...
no, you moved before you finished.
Yeah, I was supposed to do that down.
About places like Machu Picchu
No.
and Angkor Wat.
Okay, let's get this equip, this mix. There we go. I'm okay, honey. I am not actually frustrated. Okay.
Well, reloaded.
Now what I need is my hatchet. Okay, I think I need sanity more than I need the health.
Mm-hmm.
Also, next time I have to go through the red one because there's always a horror.
It's hilarious to telephone.
Well, also, if you do it they are always positioned directly above it. And if you do it any other way, they will zap you.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not fun. I don't like being zapped by horrors. Yeah. Okay. There's still one more trapper.
See, kill the little yes trapper that you can't see because you don't have a flashlight on right now.
Okay. That's a good idea. And I have ammo. So, okay. Let's do this right.
Kick his butt.
I can't. There's a point where you cannot move.
Wait, they each did 3 points, though. Really?
Okay, we may have a problem.
We may have a problem.
It might have too much going on.
We didn't have this issue any other time.
Mm-mm.
When was the last time you had two guardians both summoning things at the same time, though?
I don't know, but I don't think that would have that big an effect. We've fought things that are more complicated.
Yeah, it's like that wouldn't crash the GameCube.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here.
Can't see why it's crashing emulator. That's weird. Mike One says, sounds like this game has decided to attack the sanity meter of the player.
Nah.
Meh.
And then Clumsy said,
You cannot attack what is not there.
And Quincy said Aquatalion is due to try to deal with a meteor maid with Og.
Okay.
Weird that they got some meter made from. Obviously comes from Sanity meter, but still. Technical difficulties. Doodly 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 doodly.
That's not what I want. Frame buffer.
Ocarina of Time was an excellent game. Especially if you didn't have a guide.
Oh.
Who could afford them?
I hear a Skulltula.
Where is that friggin' Skulltula? Ah!
There was one in the fire temple that I could kill, but not find. It's like, I can kill it with Din's fire. I heard it die.
Deep into the
How do I get
thoughts
there?
theory.
Turns out it's white.
Should it work for me now, or is it gonna do it again?
We'll find out.
Okay. You know, the time they killed me, they didn't have any trouble not crashing the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, this time, reload the assault rifle, equip your flashlight.
Yep. And reload.
Flashlight.
And flashlight.
And then say.
Careful how you're pronouncing that.
No.
It sounds like some sort of,
You are
No,
clearly the one
Daniel.
with the dirty
well, like a
mind here.
luminance generating thing for a toilet.
What even?
No.
You did say flashlight, right?
Flashlight.
Flush. As in flush. Not flesh. Flush.
Floosh.
As in, that bookcase is finally flush with the wall.
I was actually using kind of a sound with a kind of old Latin sound to it, where that vowel becomes just that little bit less diphthongalized than Americans like to do it. As, you know, began after the great vowel change.
Yeah, sure. Did you save?
Yes, I saved.
Good.
Stop picking on me. And I don't want that equipped right now. I want my
Flush.
axe.
As in, when I tried to flush the toilet, the cistern melted. I don't know why.
Right. I want my tome. I want my stupid tome, Mantarok, curse it.
You sound like Lena Inverse.
No.
Well, you were standing in just the right spot.
No.
Ah, no.
Unfortunately, that time I was not.
It's okay. You got it.
Where is Zombie?
No. I don't want to climb up. I want to do that.
Now you want to
Everything?
kill.
Kill.
Jumping up and down, going kill.
And we were both jumping up and down, yelling, kill.
And the sergeant come in, pinned a medal on me, and said, "You're our boy."
What's going on here?
Did Didn't feel too proud of myself after that.
Green circle, teleporting circle.
Come here, Mr. Mantrod Zombie. I've killed you many times today.
Like one says, the great vowel shift, striking fear in the languages since whatever century it happened in. It could happen to you. Followed by all these staircase hops are giving me net hack flashbacks.
Hey, you know, there
It
is
could happen to you, or it could happen to you.
Oh!
there is a reason Chaucer sounds so weird when you read it aloud.
Why exactly?
It's because we don't pronounce vowels the same way we used to.
Ah. I'm being a gargantuan dork right now.
As am I.
Yeah! Well played.
I heart my linguistics class. And may as well refill my gun.
You
Two
didn't
more
actually.
bursts.
I just told it
You
to.
didn't,
Why didn't it?
because it was being a dick.
Why didn't it work?
I think you moved.
Dick.
You gotta wait. And
I
wait.
had
There you go.
waited.
Wait for the
And
30
it
to
looked like he wasn't doing anything.
One down.
Ah. Hate how he does that. Okay. Now. You're totally taking advantage of...
Should we save again, since you've taken down one?
Yes.
I can't yet.
Yes,
actually.
Oh,
you can.
yeah,
You can
there's-
go back up that ladder.
No. You know why I... Oh, you mean that other ladder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Thought.
Just
Thought of
to prevent further misfortune.
I know what you mean by net hack flashbacks, Michael 1. This reminds me of fighting Demogorgon.
That is a good point. We shall do that. That way, if this happens again, I only have to kill one of them. We will hope that now that there's only one of them in the room, it's less likely to be a female dog. Ow, ow, you're pulling my hair!
Sorry, I'm trying to get out of your way.
No, it's fine. You just need to be careful about...
You can actually run over and grab the thing. You don't even have to kill them or the.
I think that may be why darts in the past. See, there's this period of time while it's casting a spell. I think I may be at the point where I need to, go to Trapperland.
You're probably good for one more.
Yeah, but I'd rather not risk it. Hey, Trevor. Before it starts to sleep.
Chunks and gunk into the void. Disgusting.
You know they deliberately made it so you cannot cast spells in the Trapper realm.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? I think
Bye.
because they didn't want to have to mess with someone summoning a trapper and setting it off in the Trapper realm.
That's probably
Yeah.
it exactly. Hey, maybe the hallway's clear now and you can save here.
Bangarang!
Is Is that what you get when you attach some C4 to a boomerang?
Well, it is now.
Open up.
Knock.
Frustrating. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Yeah.
Targeting system.
Felt really good.
Well, you saved right there. So.
I honestly wish I hadn't, because I'd been in better shape, I think, to fight it the time before.
No, you weren't.
No, the time when I'd saved after killing just the one.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Yeah. A little bit.
Because I'd barely gotten any hits in on it. But I still had a trapper left. Eh.
You'll be fine.
I reminded Michael one of Demo Gordon. Sure hope you got that poison immunity.
Alright. If only I could end up in that exact right spot again. That was awesome.
It looked to me like you were just fighting it angrily. Ah, bullets, bullets!
Real quick. The thing is, I get it zaps me, and then I don't have. I lose my lock. And I barely get time to get a shot. So it does this, and I'm paralyzed.
Well, getting out of the corner would. Whoa.
Ah!
Wow.
You can shoot the screen! Cool!
But yeah, getting out of the corner would probably be a good idea. It looked like you had space to move past there.
The thing is, you can always switch to the axe and hit it, even if it's, even if you lose your lock on, you can just swing and hit. You can also just run past the thing and get the talisman.
Try that. I think of irony.
Well then! That worked. Die, ugly piece of jerk.
It turned out all along, all you needed was the amulets.
And an assault rifle.
But okay, here we go. Nope, nope. Must be the other room.
Save.
Sure.
Yes, you absolutely should.
Oh yeah, I don't do that. That's the thing that too. Yep.
Where do I find the stupid book?
It's past the light
Hello,
post.
lots of fake
These are
zombies.
not real.
Fake zombies. Fake zombies.
This isn't happening!
Hey, look, it's a bunch of giant mummies. Chop, chop, slice, slice. Oh, they went here.
There's another one here. I'll go in and get the piece. It's all good. Man-direct zombies. I need to look. And regain some sanity. Is that one? Wasn't fast enough. Remember to go back to that other stairwell, because I think that one, maybe the one that leads to the Emerald Statue. But first.
Ah, sweet Alex. Many centuries I've waited for you. You are mine. Don't disappoint me now. I've waited such a long time, Alex.
Never! I know what you are. I've seen what happened.
You can try to fight me, but in the end you shall succumb to my desires.
Creepy lich.
Child, you don't even know your own destiny.
Get away from me!
Pius is kind of creepy.
Creepy lich, creepy lich, creepy, creepy, creepy lich, creepy lich.
That said, the image of a skeleton in Roman armor is actually really, cool.
Actually, skeleton is also a jerk.
Well, no, I'm just saying that it's a good idea for a villain's design.
Oh. Because everybody hated Romans. Tight puzzle. Come on, little person.
There's a trick.
Oh yeah, you gotta burn those tomes.
Yeah.
Getting it briefly.
There we go.
Now you get the book.
And then I can go back to that other corridor.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That took way too
Ilia, Pius. full to health.
Next step. Regain sanity. About some shield. Oh, come on. I have enough energy for that.
Yeah, Mike doesn't have a very big MP bar.
Yeah. But I have enough to do this spell.
No, the. Oh,
I'm-
wow.
Yeah. I have to have it
It's
all
gonna
the way
take
back
your
up.
entire walk. Dang.
I
Yep.
guess there's a button that brings up your meters while you're walking around, isn't there?
I don't think there is.
I think it was like Z or something.
Let's see. That one makes me sneak.
Z would be
Z
R1.
is R1.
Mhm.
Nope. It's okay then. I'm just gonna walk back and forth, and then I'm gonna enchant my axe. After this, I will only need the gun when I fight really big stuff. You let me think I had enough. You let me go through the whole process. Stop it. There. Okay. Now I am ready for anything.
Woo!
Yay, zombie. Yeah, I know.
Somehow that's still running.
Because instead they checked damage when they looked at your glowing purple balls.
Yeah, which loses me glowing purple balls. So.
I think the glowing purple balls can take like 2 hits each though. So they've only lost 2 of them.
There is fog, that means there is a gatekeeper. There it is.
It's already interesting looking.
Also, sometimes.
Oh, that's right. We remember about the tail now.
I never knew you could do that.
It's not actually the tail, it's the back.
Well, it looked like the tail was good.
So you can go
You
around
can get them in the back. It's just the position of those other ones is really bad for
You can go behind them and from the butt. Good luck.
that. There's 2 of them in there, it makes it really hard to do that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to wonder if I should have gone further that other way. I think I end up having to go everywhere.
I'm frankly surprised I was able to keep making idiotic rhymes.
even sure which door I came in through anymore. That'll tell me whether I backtracked to see what was down that other way or not. This is the door I just came up. Let's see what this one is wrong. I always keep wondering till I've been everywhere. Shoot. I just do not set the explosives. This is where I need to be.
We're gonna throw the boom in Drippy purple axe.
Ta-da!
Oh, it's too bad you just enchanted. You need energy to dispel that.
It's okay. This one's not that big a one.
Yep, it'll be a red 5-point.
Yep.
You don't have to just for right now.
Oh.
But you're
Not
right,
by
I
a
didn't
long
have
shot.
enough.
You ate most of it with that shield. Or with the enchant.
Okay.
Wander around a bit.
Let's try this again. It's
Yeah, it
only a
doesn't do
5
much.
point. Remember?
And it's also not Manta Rock.
And it's a small spell, really.
Yay! Last effigy.
Emerald
Which
F.
means we have what we need
Mm-hmm.
for the thingy.
Symbolizing Xelatoth in defeat.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh, hey, it's you! Haven't seen you in a while.
This is the first time I get to attack it.
Well, not counting the fight on the bridge.
That does not count as an attack.
Back to the depths with you, ugly worms.
So many things.
2 ladders.
And there's still stuff back that other way.
Mm-hmm.
Who left all this sand down here?
This kind of desert.
Haha, screw you. So screw you, Sturga zombie. Nah, your finishing move chopped him in half. That axe is baller.
It kicks axe.
It kicks ass.
Oh, I am not staying here for the moment. I am not fighting another one of those just yet. No way, no how. We're gonna go check out that other room. Yeah, no. Just no. I do not remember there being quite that many of those things. Oh, that is not fair. Spells.
Freaking hate that thing. Sucks.
Thinking I may just go back and check out that room I was supposed to be visiting instead. I'll come check this stuff out later. I'll get everywhere sooner or later. And out of curiosity. Brendan? I told you this one was big.
Me? I forgot how big it was.
I remember. Pretty much each time you go into one of the levels, it's bigger than the last time.
Your spell successfully transforms you into the more Rutherford model of the atom. Leptons! You're surrounded by leptons!
You know, I really think their color is kind of a fuchsia, so could they be fuchsians?
No.
Womp womp.
Electrons are a type of lepton and they're swimming around like electrons.
Every now and then, Daniel gets painfully literal.
Such a cool puzzle.
It is. Gosh, aren't you glad you get to do it too?
Yes, actually.
Light puzzles. Light puzzles.
And I mean, you know, this is the only game we've ever done this sort of light puzzling, you know?
Yeah, never happens anywhere else.
Spirit Temple is best temple.
See, I don't know if I have a favorite temple in Ocarina. I like the Spirit Temple a lot.
Do you have a least favorite?
The Water Temple? Wait, no. Jabu Jabu. Wait, no. Both of them!
What about Shadow?
Oh,
Yeah, it's Shadow
hey!
Temple.
And then
I'll
he'll
take
be
the Shadow
back
Temple,
here.
okay.
That gets me back here.
Go get him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
It like had me turn around and walk the other way.
It's an insanity effect.
It's really frustrating.
Yeah, it's stupid. And dumb. And also stupid.
Ow! Get his faces off.
Go get him. It's hurting.
Yeah, and it did that to me again. And I am aware it is hurting me. There wasn't much I could do about it.
Faces for you, ugly.
That is the most annoying insanity effect. Why is it making me do it so much?
Because stupid stuff.
I think
Okay.
it might be a direct effect of the attack.
Causes like a fear effect or something.
It's
Still
fair.
getting Santa.
Wait, a bad cel-shaded PS1 game?
Burn.
Okay. Now, I'd forgotten that those all looped around together, making this simple.
Hello there, Bloodwall.
Yeah, I remember liking the Shadow Temple.
See that full sanity meter? Why am I seeing blood drip?
I don't know. Maybe there's actually blood.
No,
going
because
through
at
that
this
part of the wall.
point, you know,
It doesn't matter.
well,
I'm
at-
just
at
crazy.
At this point, enough people have died doing this thing.
There
Yeah,
may
for
be
all we know,
actual
the-
blood dripping
yeah.
from the wall.
Truth was made of like
People,
people.
in a very Soylent Green sort of way, except you know, instead of eating them, they
My shields. Got my health, got my sanity. I'm gonna walk all over the place. But yeah, he does have a very distinctively American accent. I do not believe that he is actually a Canadian. There we go. That fixes that. So the correct way. In a minute, when I'm sure I have enough magic. But yeah, I don't buy him actually being Canadian. His accent is not Canadian.
Maybe he went to Canada.
Possible.
Mm-hmm. I wish it weren't so difficult.
Would you move to Canada, Mark?
I would move to Canada.
We would miss you.
Well, thanks.
Where in Canada would you move to?
Ideally, I've always wanted to move to Victoria. Like, this was even before I knew that Loading Ready Run was stationed there.
Get one of those jerks.
Go get him.
Oodle
Chicken
out.
foot.
I'm trying, but I'm paralyzed right now.
Sucker.
Chopped it in the butt.
Up through the butt. Got it. He's
Oh, it's singing. Ah! Ah!
Also, okay, there we go. Took a while for his magic to dispel.
Chopped in the butt, and you're too.
You give Eldritch Gods a bad name. I don't know.
Total eclipse of the fart.
No. Stop.
It's weird, because it's in away all of my shield, but anybody can shoot the axe.
I think you blow off your shield if it's insanity every time affecting
No, it's an Ulyath one, meaning that its powers affect your magic. Okay, let's see.
you. It still does the sanity attack by looking at you. I think that's-
Yes, but that, I don't think that was what blew it away. Oh, when it didn't work.
Hello, lots of trappers.
Beastle.
How many doors?
Las Pistolas.
This room always has zombies.
This room had zombies.
This room don't have crap now.
No, it has that one.
This room now has a writhing pile.
There's still one over there that's gonna get out. as
A
soon as I get
pithing rock.
closer.
You see a writhing pile on the floor.
Enchant my axe. See?
Yep.
Upsie daisy. Is it vaguely creepy when I say that with regard to a zombie rising from the dead?
Eh,
Is that a preschool teacher moment?
eh.
You know.
This room. At what point did
It's
those
a tall mummy.
bas reliefs appear there?
Don't know. Pretty
Which
sure.
one? The big one with like
Mhm.
Pius Augustus as a human?
That's not Pius Augustus.
No.
Oh.
I'll show you.
He's more ancient than Pius Augustus.
I will show you. You see, there is him,
It's like a Roman dude.
and then there is him,
Oh yeah, these.
and there is him.
A sorcerer of some sort.
Yeah. So,
An area of authority.
it is red that vows to blue.
Green.
Submits to red.
To red. And blue.
Yields to green. Now,
A scholar with tentacles.
I have done a thing.
Why does the scholar have tentacles? Eh.
A something that is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that Brendan will thank me for later.
Thank you.
Or right now, apparently.
His full gratitude will not come to me though until the final battle.
Yeah.
That's escalated.
It's nice through the whole last stage, though.
Yeah, but honestly, as Alex, you mostly have the final battle. You don't do a lot of combat in that city.
You do.
That's true.
You do some.
Some, but not a lot. Think about it.
It's mostly empty. Because her granddaddy wrecked it.
Yeah, he wrecked it good.
RGB, all 3 tractor types, just hanging out.
2 green ones.
Mm-hmm. 2 of the dominance type.
And the 3 kind of clustered.
Cradled on a stone display plinth is an enchanted gladius. Energy writhes across its surface, pulsing through the surrounding air.
Note that I cannot use the enchanted gladius.
Oh,
No.
It is destined for another.
Now, what's voice was that? Was that Chaturga's voice or
No.
Mantarok's voice? Didn't sound whispery enough for that.
Honestly, it sounded to me more like one of the previous allies against the
Yeah,
darkness.
I think it was the architect.
Possibly.
Could be.
Okay.
I'm not sure where he would have gotten that thing.
You know who I think it might be? Weird, crazy theory here. What if it's Pius? He's been waiting for you, Alex.
Yeah.
Why? It's not like he needs her to complete any of his things,
No.
but he's been waiting for her.
What if you're treachery to us?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Really? I don't have enough for a single summon trapper?
Womp, 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 womp.
Right, because I had to re-enchant my axe. That was a silly thing to do. Let's try
Nice
this
move,
again. Spell list. Summon trapper. Cast. Let's go with blue. Ah!
What? I thought that was a chief spell.
It's
No, the
supposed to-
summon ones are pretty expensive.
There we go. Do you notice how it didn't affect me?
Mm-hmm. Now, if you wind up in the trapper dimension again, that thing will
is
be
there. So many effing trappers. Okay, can't go there now.
Oops, stepped on one.
Well, you'll see that the thing is there now.
Yep. Demo time. See it from here.
Mm-hmm.
Note that I have not moved.
Mm-hmm.
Go away, Trapper.
Shoot him.
Actually, okay. I
You
wonder.
can't.
Because he's right there. He's totally close enough.
I don't know.
Just flip the axe around and.
Your axe is no longer enchanted.
I know. I was gonna fix that. Stop telling me what to do. I know. I can see. I'm not stupid.
Spell.
The one for bind creature.
Pretty carrots.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Protect
not
the
good to
creature.
do. Odd but hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Her odd butt.
Okay, now it says bind, but from this angle, that's serious. It's bird.
It does actually.
I'm a cast bird.
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 And now I have to wander around until my mana is back.
So you can finally cast bird.
Yep.
Bird.
Probably not enough.
Hey, horrors, did we tell you about the word?
No.
Legend says it's bird. It's beautiful, man. Bird.
Note that mine is the first one to die.
All those symbols
There we
of the
go.
ancients.
Leftover explosives.
Hold on.
Probably should save.
Very good plan.
Avoid further mishap.
Yeah.
Destroy this.
So it has been doing better.
Mm-hmm.
What the? Oh, that way.
Now, is that the same voice as calling to you from the Gladius?
No, that was a different voice. This voice was much deeper.
Yeah. This one I think was Mantarok.
Mantarok usually whispers.
No, sorry. Chaturga.
Ah.
Now. Let's see.
Old chatty turd.
I actually don't think you can get in there this time. I don't
You're
think
right.
there's a way to go that way.
Right.
You have to reveal invisible.
Yes, I know. That's what this is. But I was trying to revive.
Yep.
Needed to go that other way first.
No
Okay.
fake door. Or fake wall. That's actually
Pretty obviously a door.
yeah.
They just put wallpaper over it.
You think you just swing your axe at it like whack.
Heal invisible. Cast. It's gonna be.
No. You see, you need a pickaxe to break through things like that.
Okay. And now the thing that's really annoying.
You need all your mana back so you can shield.
Yep.
And enchant.
I don't need to enchant yet, actually.
Oh, the long zap hall.
The longest zap hall.
I think Alex has to deal with longer ones.
She does have to deal with one pretty long one.
Yeah, there's one that's long enough to completely wipe a fresh Manta Rock
Yes.
shield.
This one does too.
Mm-hmm.
There's a halfway point in the middle of this one.
That up.
Get yo, because
That's a necessary thing.
Boom bombs.
That and it.
Yes, we got the message last time. I made a bomb! Oh yeah, no, this one isn't that long. For some reason I was remembering that it had the turn in it.
You're probably thinking of one of Alex's. She has to deal with some long ones.
It's the L.
Luckily, the Manta Rock shield is awesome. We can take 2 shots per ball.
Per ball. Okay.
Blue mist. Blue mist.
Which this time is not a winged guardian. It's these! Isn't that fun?
Oh, it's these losers again.
It seems like they were meant to be more
it really does.
of a thing than they actually wound up being.
Like, more of a threat
Mm-hmm.
or challenging.
Or otherwise important to things.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Considering how often they appear in, like, there.
yeah, like some kind of named boss. Possibly even Pius's dragon.
Now after this, all I do is...
Yep. And the coolest,
Save again.
and the coolest thing in this game,
Yup.
or conceptually at least.
With your latest spell acquisition, you can now run DNS servers. Magical DNS servers.
Oh, right. Another thing I have to do first. For which I'm going to need all my magic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you
I have to enchant it first.
Mm-hmm. Enchanted C4.
Boom. I forget what enchantment it wants. 7-point your target?
Yep.
I thought it let me get away with Mantarok.
If you use 7-point Manta Rock, does it do like DOT to the rest of the structure after it goes off?
That would be
I
great.
think so.
It
That's
just
how I-
falls apart more.
Yes. Screw anyone else who tries to kill
Now just destroying it, you're salting the earth. Mike has activated the bombs. Something.
3 minutes until detonation.
Okay, who installed a PA system in here?
That was just the thing talking.
Yeah, there's the dead.
And this totally, sets your adrenaline going, even though you know you have
Hello.
plenty of time. You don't have anything going back out.
Ulioth wanted that. And Ulioth zombies.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff is awesome. Mummies. It's a mummy party.
And Mantarok zombies.
Where were all you guys earlier? They're just coming out of the stonework.
Missed the ladder.
You have plenty of time though.
Actually, it's possible they literally can run out of sound work.
Yeah, I am actually going to stop running for a minute.
Michael can run a freaking long way without getting tired.
He's the perfect dude for this long run.
Well, I'm pretty sure they designed it around him.
Mm-hmm.
Slash.
Rather, they designed him for this level.
He's having a craziness party now.
Yeah. This door.
Well, that's the only way out.
And there we go. And, like, you get through it with, like, over a minute to spare every time.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, mother truckers.
A few years later.
You're a guy on Craigslist?
Thanks for coming. I didn't think you'd show.
Look, I have no idea who you...
I think you do. Just as much as I know you know. And let's be quick. The Guardians know where I am, and I won't last the night. But that's not the point.
I believe he lasts the night.
What's
Yeah.
this?
Something you need. Don't open it here. Only in privacy. They can sense it if it's not shrouded.
Is it one of the artifacts?
You must leave now. But there's something I have to do before they get to me. I can't protect you if they find us. Good luck.
Such a badass.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what's that thing he has to do, though?
I don't know.
7-point Metrox C4.
It's
successfully
possible
tore a
that
hole
it's
in reality.
mailing, arranging for a package to be mailed at a certain date.
Ah, yes.
However, I think he's got his whole own story that it relates to that doesn't relate to the ancients.
Mm.
But you
Oh, look at that.
you should go to the living room.
First things first.
Are you done being crazy?
I'm not going to be totally crazy because I might run
Yeah.
into stuff and I don't want to.
No, I think it's time to just you reach the point in the game where it's the end. It's no longer about having your spooky experience.
No, I'm fine with still having spooky.
Don't bother enchanting your Gladius. Well, no, I guess there's some stuff.
Enchant the letter from Edward. Give them severe paper cuts. Michael, once the 7-point Matrox C4, you successfully tear a hole in reality.
And you have a shield. Up is always enchant when I've said it. Up is enchant. Right is sanity. Down is health. Left is shield. And it's because I do them as I get them, assigning them, going clockwise. The top. Does that make sense?
Like a barbecue sandwich.
I'm actually very predictable.
Like a barbecue sandwich.
Barbecue sandwiches aren't predictable. Unavailable.
You've seen an unpredictable sandwich?
Oh yes.
When they've got barbecue
Would you
sauce
like to
in
go to the
them,
living room
yeah.
first?
Got a pizza?
A pizza for killing evil things.
That's
Best
the best
pizza.
kind of pizza.
Package. Christmas came early, Alex.
Should Alex open it? Here
Yes.
you go. Yay.
Essence of Ulioth, Enchanted
Yay.
Gladius.
And no, that can't have been it, because Edward had the essence of Ulioth, so Edward sent the package to the house.
Yeah.
Or so that, so that made us believe. However, It could be that Michael gave him a fake package, bait, for the Guardians.
Ooh. So switch to the other Gladius.
Well,
It's
yeah.
better.
Yeah, but it's only enchanted with Turtle. What if I fight some Turtle stuff?
I think the only way it's actually better is that the enchant doesn't go away.
Okay. And keep the Mantrock one on it.
But it's better against Zoltan stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the cranky doo. Implant the cranky doo.
You don't have to.
Huh.
It does it automatically.
Very good.
Yo-yo. Badoosh. Alright.
Now you get to go down to the ruined city of Enga.
Inga!
Are you gradually gonna up your sanity every so often by little increments?
Michael one says, a pizza for slaying evil? So, lots of garlic?
Yes.
Shit, garlic pizza.
That only works if your evil is vampires.
Or
If
if
it's
you just,
werewolves, you need a wolfsbane pizza.
Ugh, blech, ugh. That does not sound like it would taste good.
I wonder.
The garlic pizza would be delicious, but
Cannot be enchanted. You have to make other kind of pizzas that can be used to slay evil.
well, if the sauce is made of holy water, then that would be pretty salty.
Okay, so suppose you make the crust like crazy hard. So that you can, it's hard enough you can use as a weapon. Sort of a dwarf bread pizza.
It menaces with spikes of pizza.
Ask Capcom letter because the shaft above has been sealed. Perhaps by Maximilian Orcus all those years ago.
See how the city no longer has light.
As the tome had suggested by Edward's and Maximilian's words, the city exists, and it is far more incredible than Alex thought. Here are the ruins of Enga, the corpse city, parasitized by the guardians of Zelatoth. 9 great towers dwarf the surrounding buildings. It would appear these towers serve as some kind of focusing array, channeling great tides of energy into the city itself.
I'm like using an entire city for a spell circle.
Yep.
And those rivers and moats. Ugh, talk about blood magic.
Yeah.
Blood magic. It's not good.
It's not great.
It's just not good.
Nothing worse than blood magic.
Managed to grab a different rat this time.
Yeah, rat.
So squeak of the week.
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
Meow.
Alright,
Run across to that door the
I
first
know.
time. And there's that,
biggest, dumbest, damaged field of them all.
Mm-hmm.
and
Spell
Think so?
list. Yeah, 7.
Down.
Spell.
Dispel.
7 point.
Damn it! Oh.
You're good. You're good.
Damage.
This rat is a bit more of a running risk.
Okay.
Just bring a little back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put her back.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Good news is that is the only time that will happen, so long as you go at it with a full shield. I recommend doing your shield before the enchant because the shield will last over long necessary.
I'm recovering health.
First, yes. But you will want the shield back.
God dang it! Just freaking. Damn it.
Do you need to reset the you?
Frack, where is it?
What are you looking for?
There's a horror in here.
No, there isn't.
I don't see one.
I just heard it.
Me too.
It's an insanity effect. You never fight anything in this room.
Alright.
What you heard is the sounds that are made when you cast certain spells.
No, I heard a horror.
Yeah, there's definitely the sound of a horror.
It's not here, but there is a thing on the floor over there you can pick up. I think it's. Yeah. There's several of them. But I promise you, there is not a horror in this room.
I like how Stargatey this thing is.
It's very Stargate.
It's like the array has every rune in it 9 times.
Now
You just
have
select
to
which one.
repair that little fragment and put it on there.
Yeah. Hold
What are you doing?
on.
Fix this.
Now I enchant.
You aren't going to eat anybody's eyes, are you? No, you're too cute.
Why would you use that big an enchant for that?
It was the quick thing.
What did you do?
You tried to cast the 7 point Manta Rock to repair the.
Okay, do you remember what you do next?
Does it matter which one goes on which?
I don't
No,
believe so.
because they're all identical.
Router.
Your cat came and sat on my lap while I was playing video games earlier, Brendan. It was so weird.
She does that.
She never comes up to me to do that.
She does that now.
The first time she'd ever done that with me. It was weird. Does she often come up and watch some of your lap while you're gaming?
God dang it.
It's because you're going crazy.
No, it's because I pressed the wrong thing.
Okay. Do you want to fix the quick spells to what feels natural to you?
That was the A button. That wasn't like. I'm just. Okay, it was really off. Turga.
down my shirt. It tickles.
Oh wait, no, he's got the Zolototh one, right?
Mm-hmm.
My hair must smell really tasty or something.
Well, we're gonna do this again.
Yep. I believe this one's a card.
Mm-hmm.
Your little feet tickle.
Right.
So it's a fun place to eat.
Yep, that's
Well,
a
you
place you
pretty
have
much
to use
have to.
bind. You have to use it twice.
Okay, do I have to use Dispel first?
Nope.
No.
Let's see here. Spell list.
Bird.
Cast 7-point Chaturga.
Mm-hmm. Just wait for them to
Kill it.
Yep, and then do it again.
Yeah.
Alex makes an excellent sorceress. She has so much MP.
You're not gonna restore sanity, right?
Oh, I'm gonna. Chunk. Screw. Shield is. Damn it.
Need more juice. Also, it's not a huge problem. There's a bunch of running to do without being attacked.
Yeah. There's running down a hallway that's gonna try to kill it.
So I was still on the casting until I got the setup. So it's always going to wipe the whole thing anyway. And there's nothing to be seen in between.
Okay.
Oh, right, there's one through this room, too. Kind of like. Make sure you've got enough mana to dispel that when you get through. You know, I don't know how close you have to be to cast a dispel.
I don't know either. I've always been like
You know
right
what?
up.
Let's give it a shot.
Oh. If you did it now and it doesn't work, it means you're gonna have to wait for it all to come back.
Jackpot.
All that time I've been having to run up that close to them
Yeah.
to try to do that.
Yeah,
and-
me too.
Oh.
Science!
Oh.
I like science, I like science.
So
we need
many
to go up
years of
there?
this. I think that's the way you want to go.
That way? Or
No,
what?
that's-
No, that way you'll
That's
come
where you
back
appear.
down.
You'll appear there later. You keep going.
Okay.
That is not a place you need to go.
Yeah, first there's this.
However, you
And I
could
think
probably
you might have
need
enough
more.
shield to make it through.
No, it's all the way at the far end.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for
Booger slams.
It doesn't matter.
That's a goat lamp. That is a goat lamp.
A goat lamp? What?
It's an adult words.
Butt flincer.
Tickling my ears. Tickling my ears.
Chicken.
Aren't you glad that that didn't happen in the middle of a fight?
Chicken whispering Dingus Miller.
Someone else wants to play a game. Okay.
Take this quick.
Being molested by your rat, Mark.
Is it time for her to go back in her cage?
No, it's fine. She just.
Sweet action.
Go ahead and resummon your shield now.
Which one is it?
Summon
Tier.
that one.
-1, yeah. Why is tier -1? It's sort of weird.
That's right, because I'm wanting to summon Chaturga. Like an idiot.
Well, it was Edward's idea. Alex can't really be blamed for it.
It goes back further than that, I think.
It's, yeah.
Dear Alexandra,
Probably made.
Well, yeah, I know why it's
Reading
really
this, Alex,
happening.
then I am surely dead. Knowing that the police will contact my only living relative, I made sure to leave this message for you. As I write this letter, Pius Augustus is waiting for his chance to strike me down for what I have done to the Guardian City. I believe I have slowed Augustus's plans, but not stopped them completely. He will still try to...
Yep.
And now you'll see. See?
Alex regains
This is
mana
that same
quickly.
room. See? This is that other area you were talking about.
Yeah.
You didn't need to come up here.
Just double checking.
Not paying for those chickens. Okay. Somewhere. Derping into this.
Yeah, there's no reason at all to try and fight those trappers. This time you can probably make
No,
it.
this time I can definitely make it.
Because you only got like...
Almost a full shield.
Well, I lost exactly one little thingy.
Yep. I mean, if you did take some damage, it would be very little.
And last time you had 2 left. Two down, 7.
Time to set up fight. And another part. Shotgun just floating there about you for a minute.
Do you remember what it was like the first time playing this game where you had to experiment with the runes to try and figure out spells before they gave them to you?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Oh, this is a thing. I remember this thing.
Okay. First I do a thing. What do I do? Okay. Can I just kill it? magic attack.
Spell it or blast it? One of those two.
I'm gonna try magic attack. Try 3-point.
You're next to the red
You
one,
wanna
so
leave
you
them.
would need blue.
Go.
What?
Okay.
Try again, other colors.
Wait, hold on. First things first. No, it's already switched.
You've done a blue.
Maybe you need to do a mentor magic attack and go through it once? I've forgotten this bit.
I think you had to do each one, and each of them knocks off a section of it. However, I'm looking, and I think you need to use the full power version.
Spell list, magic attack, cast.
I think it may be like the one with the Trapper spell. Oh, it just takes one. At a 9-point level.
7.
7 point. You know what I meant. Words.
I'd forgotten that whole bit. I wonder if it actually needed a single 7-point spell or just 3 hits from spells.
They all needed to be hit simultaneously.
They all were hit simultaneously. The magic attack hits the whole field.
Yeah, it did
Well,
that
right, but
anyway.
it needs this. It needs the 7 point to be able to hit 3 times. Because the 3 point is just a single.
And this one gives you
Time for another bargain!
Whee!
Trapper.
Yep. Eh. Come on, chicken. There we go.
What did you decide you needed?
Nope, no, I'm not. I was gonna get magic.
Well, your magic will regen by the time you're done with this anyway.
Yeah, Alex gets her magic back at a frightening pace.
She kinda has to. And guess what?
Now try singing.
Without
Without a head?
Sing for me, jerk.
We can't. There's no head. This doesn't make any sense. There was a zombie that had a head, and now it doesn't.
And now there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Reveal invisible. Time for some
Just-
turga.
Sneak around.
No, I'm just gonna turga them. And it's not gonna need much, is it? Like,
It's reveal invisible.
but it's only like a 3. You know what? I've got the magic form. I'll just do that.
Hi, trappers.
It's a trap!
I've got a Mr. Weston and a Mr. Smith that would like to talk with you.
Ready to get out of there.
Ah, dang it.
Switch the cord? No, it doesn't.
Nope. You just tried to
Oops.
load shotgun shells into the revolver.
But it'd be so cool!
Sounds like such a bad idea.
It sounds like a perfect idea with which nothing could possibly go wrong.
Easy there, Mr. Torg.
And also explosions! Oh, I need to get the pre-sequel.
Sounds like something for a wild ride. Gesundheit.
I really need the pre-sequel.
Yeah, playing as Claptrap looks way too fun. Crap clap.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I just want to like play around with the different gravity bits and the new
The butt
player
slams.
characters. Yeah. Also, just more Borderlands writing.
They're called gravity slams, not butt slams. Okay, fine, you can call them butt slams. Butt slams.
Butt slams!
That video was hilarious.
It was. Oh, I love Borderlands. I love the humor in that game.
Mm-hmm. There's some ice cream in
Daniel, do you even know
Good
most
humor.
of the time?
Oh, good humor.
here. I'm being unnecessarily subtle.
I don't think subtle is the right word.
I'm not sure it is either. Summon Zeltauth.
No,
No,
that's what
that'll
Pius
just-
is doing.
Summon Chatterga.
Pius does not need your help summoning Zelda.
Summon a Chatterga.
It's just taking you a lot less time than it is him.
I am kind of using the game genie though. The ruined city of Enga is a little bit of a hack.
A bit.
Dude hacks.
It appears Zelda thinks of it as no more than a guardian colony.
Which is dumb. Hey, look.
Guess you never knew what the city was for.
I've been here before. Which is weird because it's got the giant cussing power towers.
Mm-hmm.
And the obvious spell matrices.
And it's like, wait a minute, aren't you the Ancient of Intellect?
Mm-hmm.
One would think you'd be, I don't know, smart. At least
They don't think by the same logic that
Still though, you would think, giant city, 9 towers. Lots of magical channeling going on here. Wait a minute. maybe 2 plus 2 could equal 4. Nah.
They know it can be used for that. They did it for years, powering the city. But it never occurred to them that a mortal would have the nerve to even attempt it.
To rampage through and subvert the crowd out of it?
It's like, okay, to an ancient, the thought of her doing this would be like a cockroach using your microwave.
Or
Yeah.
an ant stealing your car.
Except the thing is, Edward did it. And so this would be like, well, okay. No. Wait a minute. This cockroach just did this thing. And now this cockroach's progeny is, son of a jerk.
You forgot about that, didn't you?
I did.
Do you remember what you have to do?
Liquid courage.
You don't have liquid courage, but what does liquid courage do?
It restores sanity.
There you go.
Okay, so I think it is,
You do not remember.
No, I don't.
maybe the trick is not running on the purple wormy tile?
Yep.
Yep.
But first, you have to keep that being safe.
Take the other Zantac. Crazy, this is like
And then you
Harper.
sneak.
Yeah. No, I remember now.
You can solve it with Zantac. It's like, wow, Alex sneaks slow.
The sneak is always slow.
And she's going really slow because he was like not touching the
I wasn't using
control
the button.
much.
I wasn't using the button.
There you go. Once you're off the purple, you're fine.
Screw you, scary worm.
Incidentally, I recommend when you're near the end, or that last one, when you come back to cast the circle, map a 3-point Mantarok mana pool to that extra button that we don't currently have assigned.
We're gonna do that now. So, mana pool,
Magic pool, sorry.
sign, 3-point, Mantarok,
Mantarok to your Y.
magic pool.
Yeah. And use that during your fight with Pius Augustus. Because you can cast that really quickly, and it'll do you more good than your standard recovers.
Yep.
Regen all.
Okay, so I need 1 trap part.
Zombie.
We got the Trapetch, attack, a zombie, and
Zelatothor, I think.
Yep.
Yep. The hardest part is positioning yourself right to make sure your little field doesn't prevent them getting to their square.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, it's a long way around.
especially for the
Is it
zombie.
the Earth Trap?
Because it's
Yes.
for the Earth
Trap.
Trap.
It's because it would pop right on the platform.
Fine.
Standing right by that door actually is not a bad plan for these two. Make sure it doesn't block the...
I like the booming voice of the hospitals.
Dang it.
It's okay. You have enough space for him to go around. If you go the other way.
Actually, that way should work.
That way.
Did it?
Yes.
Turgazerber. Turgazerber. The Turgazerber.
Dark Zerg.
Luckily, the Chaturga zombies, while the strongest and hardest to kill, I think are a little slower.
You know what? We're gonna go ahead and cast it here. That way.
Sensible.
Yep.
Zap.
Might want to stand to like one edge of the stairs too. So you're not like blocking the whole way through.
Press A to attack enemies.
Attacking his head from far away before a shock.
They can only apparently use doors when you summon them, because the regular ones won't fall you through the door. Zoo. Creepy zoo.
Might want to save too. It's been a while since the last one, I think.
Yep. Creature.
Now, summon item.
Now you'd think if the 7-point
Akio
summons,
Chaturga?
you'd think that if the 7-point summons a horror, the 9-point would
Should be a
summon a
gatekeeper.
guardian or a gatekeeper. Yeah.
Nope.
I think it normally would, but I think there's currently an enhancement involved due to the plans having lined on it.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's the entire city that you're using to channel
and that you've got the
the essences.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, looks like the gross blood river is run dry.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, they don't exactly have a steady supply of victims.
Nope.
Or anyone to slaughter them down here anymore.
Yep, now there's just mists and ghosts.
You know, the bugs have gotten a little crazy, the trappers, but that's it, really.
I have to reveal invisible for this, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Does it matter which one?
Yep. Do it the way you always do it.
Yeah.
Up.
Really?
Not.
Hmm.
I guess it's a different color. You could try Mantrock.
Actually, 7 point, I think, is what's needed.
Right.
Oh, you have 5 point?
There you go.
Just go up here.
You're...
Who else? 3 of your little fireflies. And you have 1 room left to scribe. And it's a Pargon.
Yeah.
Air attack. Argon. Argon. Shaturgan. Argon. Argon. Tyr. Argon.
Just the one.
Too many bargains.
This is far too many Pargons. This is terrible.
Lex Luthor stole 40 Pargons.
And he has 4 10s.
Alright, hold on. Let me go to the bathroom. Sorry.
You're so excited.
Jeez. Wow.
He's so excited he just can't hold it.
Because there's nothing here.
Yep.
Replenish his shield.
I consider going into the final fight with a 7 point Mantarok magic well pool thing.
That's not a bad idea.
In addition to the shield, yeah.
I will run
Doing
around
triple
for a
recovery.
moment
Yeah.
to be sure that
ready going into this.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, what you doing?
Just before getting back in there.
Ooh, you're going to do a magic pool?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Cast it.
That is a good idea.
You also remove your shield. Save after the spell.
Well, it'll automatically save when you walk up to it. Or it'll give you the, a save prompt.
Still.
Yeah.
No, I guess, because you just
Actually,
did
no.
it.
Hey, jerk butt.
Miss Roivas, you're just in time. The summoning spell I began 2,000 years ago is finally complete. You will now have the honor of becoming the first morsel for my lady Zelatov. An appetizer for the banquet your race shall provide.
Actually,
You forget what it
Fun
means to be human, Pious. The human race will never go quietly into the darkness. For as long as you have spent summoning your lord, people have struggled against you. Now, thanks to their efforts, I have 3 of the Ancient's essences. Now, Pious, this is the end.
you tell him, Commander Shepard.
The end indeed.
I love defiant speeches in video games. I just love them. I think Kingdom Hearts has the best ones, though.
I think Mass Effects are pretty amazing, honestly.
I know now, without a doubt.
Hey, no, I'm just saying.
And I'm just saying. Kingdom Hearts is light.
Hey, guess what?
It's Zelatov!
Bro, pray for you to play with, Zelta.
Look at her dance. She's like, yeah, yeah.
Sure.
Come on, Chiturga! And I'm sorry, the bits where you watch these two fight, it's like a
It's
you know,
like the best Toho monster movie ever.
Armored lobster.
See, I was thinking
Oh, it should
more
totally
along
have
the
a-
lines of like TV wrestling or something.
Yeah,
No,
the
it should-
best Toho monster movie ever.
You should totally have the little name prompt thing, like before you fight a boss in Zelda.
Okay, so remind me what I have to do, honey?
When you can see that, you want to hit it. Sometimes you have to do a dispel for it.
So I can do a dispel right now? Wait, no.
When you
So first
see it, whenever you see that, you want to run and hit it. Otherwise, you hit him and it appears.
Now I go find it.
There. Now you hit it.
That's
You want to get your new Mantarok rune.
I'm going to do a quick version of maybe the spell.
The shield spell?
Yeah.
That's thick.
I think I have time for a 5.
I doubt it.
Nah, we'll do a 3.
You can go ahead and use. He specifically uses.
Down here.
He gets rid of it often enough.
Miss me, jerk, jerk.
Yeah, he dispels it immediately. There's
It's
no
just
point.
not worth keeping them up.
They may as well use Chiturga because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Instead, go hit his thing because he's made it appear.
Well, I couldn't see it, so.
Right there. Go hit it. Go
Oh,
hit
yep,
it.
there it is.
Every time you
There we
strike
go.
it, a beam of green energy like goes to it.
Yeah. And where do I go?
She goes to touch the book.
She goes to get revenge.
And then with him. Oh, hit it.
Dang it.
It's okay. Hit it. Beat Elliot. Find it. Don't let him damage you.
I know, I'm trying to find it.
There's.
Just me, jerk.
You'll have to get him to
Don't
get
worry,
your
don't worry.
Okay. I'm trying to help.
Just me. Ah, damn it. There you go. That's it. Ah, good.
This is for sure.
Oh, come on. Oh, come
Need to stand
on!
closer.
That's ridiculous.
Remember, his scrum sax is really short.
I know.
He's got a little scratch.
Grammy and tiny.
But broad.
Well,
And now for the 2014 Scrammy Awards.
miss me, jerk.
No point doing a 5.1. You will dispel it before you use all of them. 3.8 makes total sense.
In fact, he dispels it immediately. Sheesh. Requiem has a much better sword.
Love tap.
Ghost Lobster. Ooh, he get mad. He mad? He mad.
Too bad. Oh, for frack's sake. Max, you suck. Aha!
Hey, Bias, that thing about rats. I'm not sure you have eyes anymore.
Oh, come on.
Hey, the rats and audio is ugly bones.
Miss me, jerk.
He thinks that's fun.
Miss me.
Luther most of all wants to get revenge.
Alright, poor Luther went through some serious.
Excrement.
Luther got a really raw.
Ah!
Is that this fellow really? Up, broke it.
And now you
Yes, that's what I'm working on. That's the Y button.
And you've got a 3-point version. So, even if you dispel it.
Lobster beam! Just teleporting all over the place like a nerve. Who do you think you are, Bias Dragmire?
Missed me.
That was a 7-point attack. Be mad.
Come on, jerk face.
You go ahead and let's knock you up.
Jerk, 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 jerk. Where are you at? Aha! Suck it! Am I gonna finish him? Oh, I can't. Hey, 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 guess what? Guess what?
That was a space level attack.
Chiturga gives the best hugs. Let me love you!
Oh yeah, Chiturga Zelatoth. I kind of ship that.
What the? What?
The darkness is not so easily destroyed. No,
Yeah.
death is just the beginning.
Bitch, you ain't Arnold Boozloo. So.
This staff is disgusting.
Oh yeah.
That horrible painting.
Ever thoughtful that?
Quickly, Alex! We must find this creature! It cannot be allowed to remain in this universe!
And it's
Banker.
Nope.
no.
He said bind,
Yeah.
Banker.
You keep on going right past it.
Well,
protect.
right. Protect. Right.
That's how you bind.
That's the ticket.
Big Ulioth binding for Chiturga. Suck it.
Well, no, it was still a Chiturga binding.
Oh.
It doesn't take
It
much
was blue
though.
though.
It was?
Yeah,
I think it was just blue because
It is
he's
finally
he's
over,
blue.
my dear. The ancients.
Maybe it wasn't Ulioth. I don't know. It didn't
For
show that
now,
one
at
switching.
least, you have proved to be an incredibly courageous young woman. Your mother and father would have been proud of you, just as I am. I'm sorry it had to be like this. It's not quite the inheritance I had in mind for you, but there was so little time, and so much to do. Goodbye, Alex. I will miss you.
As I gazed up at the ancient I had brought into this world to stop Pius, my mistake was made clear. This ancient could lay the world to ruin just as easily as Pius's would have. And yet, as quickly as it began, it ended. To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of reality, to see those who dwell behind. I was once a fool.
Nice bit of book ending there.
Oh, literally.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yup. And now,
Nothing.
no credits.
Well, there's credits, but...
But we don't get the cool stuff because
Yes, save and continue.
Uh-huh.
And you wonder, what does Alex go on to do with her powerful sorcery?
Like, that would be pretty cool. As a...
well, for that you have to play the sequel, Sanity's Redemption.
Sadness.
That's going to require accessing other dimensions.
Yes.
Well, yes.
Somewhere where it was actually made in Silicon
Mantarok can do that.
SK, why? Seriously, why you spend so much stupid money and time in legislation? That was dumb.
There was... The sequel allegedly had a title, but I don't remember
Sanity's
what it
Redemption?
was. No.
No, it was something
That was the
different.
joke title.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find it here.
Return to darkness.
Did you ever get the full story of what happened with that, honey? With Silicon Knights and everything?
I heard there were lawsuits and all sorts of mess.
Yeah, basically, they were making their big epic sci-fi trilogy, Too Human. Ha 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 ha.
That was supposed to be a
It was supposed to be a trilogy.
That looked
Yes.
awful, that one game they made.
Yes, and they were apparently really mad with Epic Games, which made the Unreal Engine that Too Human ran on, because they were of the opinion that Epic withheld vital toolkits to the engine so that their games on the Unreal Engine would look better than everyone else's. When it was probably just the fact that, you know, having made the damn thing, they knew how to get the most out of it. Which is why Gears of War looked really, really good, and sometimes things like Too Human looked crap. So they spent years in litigation for this, and eventually not only was their case, like, decided against them, but I think they had to pay Epic money for, you know, all the time in court. I think they had to pay Epic's court costs or something else like that.
Yep, and because of all that, they never got around to Eternal Darkness 2.
And also they were spending time making a crappy X-Men game, which sold like crap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that sucked.
Yeah, which was the whole reason that they were having those lawsuit difficulties.
Yep.
Because of the engine that it used. And the
I'm
fact
not
that they
even sure
didn't pay for that engine.
I'm not even sure if X-Men used the Unreal Engine. It was just bad. I know Too Human used it.
Oh, right, it was...
No, I think X-Men, like, there was, like, a misallocation of funds. Like, they were supposed to be doing stuff with that game, only they were putting money towards something else.
Yeah. Also, the game that I was trying to remember the title of is Shadow of the Eternals.
Oh, man.
Which is actually still in development by Quantum Entanglement Entertainment.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Who?
Oh, they have an even
Like,
cooler
who are
name than
they?
Silicon Knights.
I have no idea. I have never heard of them before.
It's an appropriate name for the development of the sequel, though.
Although it's apparently more of a spiritual successor than a direct sequel.
No, but I want Alex Riva stuff.
I'm not really sure where else you could go with this game after the true ending.
But I very much like the idea of something similar to this. I love the playing these different characters through time while still returning to that one primary character. I love how advanced it was with its, you know, having characters who aren't all, you know, a bunch of bald white men.
Yeah.
And if they are bald white men, it's because they're old and kind of frail bald white men.
Like Luther, who's, you know, modeled after Sean Connery.
Nintendo.
And where each level has kind of its own distinctive feel, and you have sanity effects, and it's all about atmosphere and yeah.
So yeah, that's Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem.
Mm-hmm.
And even though we've played that game before, we spent a good 12 hours doing that.
Yep.
That was a 12-hour run of that game.
Now, it's been a long time since the last time we played it.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
I think
Plus,
the best
we were
time-
stopping for like dialogue and stuff like that.
Yeah. I think the best time we ever made on it was something like 9 hours.
Yeah.
Mine was a little shy of 8.
It was something pretty...
Speed.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
7 hours, 52 minutes or something like that.
I can't remember. It may have been less. It was a long time ago. But back when we did that, it was because we would, you know... We played it multiple times recently.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'd go through and do it.
Well, no,
super
that's how I
fast.
got my time on Prince of Persia down to less than 4.5 hours, even though I was still watching all the cutscenes and finding all of the...
Because you've done it so many times.
So many times. It's such a good game. Oh, God, I love Sands of Time.
Yep. Okay, well, we've got
9 minutes.
9 minutes left in the show. We can't really do anything in 9 minutes, so I think I'm going to see how quickly I can,
Get through Pius' stuff?
Uh-huh.
Flip.
Flip.
Darkness comes.
Skipping it because we've seen it already.
We have.
What are you picking?
Which should I pick, Chaturga or Ulyaoth?
Ulyaoth is easiest.
Ulyaoth is easiest. Which kind of makes me want to save it for last.
I did Chaturga the first time. It'll be fun.
He's out of ammo.
You're trying to do this as fast as possible. You want to let them hit you.
Yeah, but I like...
No, they'll eventually...
Yeah, it'll eventually just time out. Skip. Shocked and frustrated, blah, 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 blah. Cursor key. Don't need that yet, but that's cool.
Set the clock.
That's what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, lock. Lock. 30.
Most of it's not necessary now. Just grab the book.
No,
Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab the sword.
You
No.
always grab the sword.
Yeah, but... Oh wait, yeah, I can't pick it up here.
Go.
Yes, read the book. Skip the scene.
To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality. To see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone. I was once a fool.
He's so generic as a Roman soldier.
You don't need
I know.
do that because they aren't giving you sanity yet.
I know. I still do it anyway, though.
Yeah, but you're trying to go quick, right?
Quick, but not like speed run. Necessarily.
Oh no, what you're doing seems to qualify as speedrunning. Between Alex's dream and Pious, you get a really good, like, sense for the combat pretty early.
Yeah,
It's
no.
a great tutorial.
Yeah, this game is one of the best for gradually introducing the different elements and increase the complexity of gameplay gradually. I think you need to go get the thing from the other. No, right, there's not a second room. It's always there.
I don't believe so.
It's down, yeah, the last one's in there. No, there is another one. I love how they'll hit each other, flailing around for you. Yeah, you're still missing a granite block.
Oops.
There is a room upstairs, I think.
I forgot that part. That way it opens up.
Nope,
Oh, it's just
there
right there.
before.
I just fail at exploring
Right, yeah.
rooms.
You can double check the wall around.
No, well, now it's not like that.
And the figures don't come into play until Kareem's level, right?
Right.
There's three of them. You need one on Kareem's level, one on Bianchi's level, and one on Michael Edwards' level. That was... That's right.
Next is Chiturga.
Yeah.
Chatterjee.
Pius Augustus.
Push the button.
He is an enormous button. But no, this is a good plan. Whenever we have a few minutes at the end, you can play a little more of this.
Okay, so I will claim Chiturga this time. Save Ulioth for the end. A strange sculpture resembling a red-clawed worm mysteriously floats above the pedestal. Should Pius claim this artifact? Yes.
Sure, let's touch it. That's a great idea. Literally nothing could go wrong.
But no, the more I think about it, the more I think that, in a weird way, Pius was helping to engineer his own destruction.
You were a man once, Pius.
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. Chaturga's power filled me, invigorating my dead body. With a touch, I could level buildings, rend the ground asunder, and channel power such as mortal men could only dream. Face me, and you shall surely perish.
Not
No.
so much.
Alright. So that is now time. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
And that was the entire new
Opening level.
opening level
In
in
8
less than
minutes.
10 minutes.
Yep. We'll be back next week with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I'll be back on Thursday for This Week in History. And I hope to see you all then. Good night, everybody.